Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. I found it. I think it was in the letterbox or somewhere. I picked it up somewhere. I think I had 2 copies of this, or I could have. So common. Let's see how we go with it, folks. Okay, let's see what this is. It is Peninsula Living. Yeah, Snooty magazine. And there's someone who's meant to go to the Paris Olympic Games for skateboarding. Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of the games, folks. I do see Paris is a little bit too snooty for my liking, as far as they make such a big deal out of it. And I really hate this whole rich people aesthetic that it has. But then Sydney is a lot more expensive to live in. Sydney is only second to Hong Kong when it comes to the most expensive place to live. So maybe Paris isn't so posh after all compared with Sydney or Hong Kong. But it just comes across as a snooty kind of a place to go to, like where rich people go. And I really find that annoying, folks. This whole rich people's rules kind of thing, instead of rich people sucks. Because being rich is just so out there. I do like this picture, even though she's, yeah. I'm going to try and take a section out of that, folks. But yeah, I just get so annoyed with the way Channel 9, the main sponsor, if I'm correct, goes apeshit over it, because Paris is cliche-ish to do with the rich and the famous and the well-to-do. It's really a rich destination to go to. Just comes across, like you've got perfumes and champagne and all that sort of shit. And I just get so fed up with the way the world is so obsessed with money and fortune and all that. It's come up looking really quite interesting, this one. But basically I just get so fed up with the way the world just focuses too much on the love of money. No, the love of money, the root of all evil is the love of money. Not money in itself, but the love of money. The love of money, folks. There is nothing wrong with money in itself. It's just the attitude that people have toward it. It's the way people just get so hooked up on it, to the point of silliness at times. Really silly, and you just can't seem to get past it. And really, it's just so fucking stupid. And yet the stupid people who love money are the ones who typically rule the world. They rule it. The rich people, all the CEOs and all the bullshit people that think their shit doesn't stink, they fucking run our planet, and they run it into the ground, these bloody CEOs and like Apple and all that. I had to fold that over. Just trying to see how I'm going to put this on the glass. But yeah, the way the world is, it's all about the love of money. It's all about making money out of everything. Everything's all about money. And it really is quite annoying. It gets quite exasperating at times, folks. It gets really exasperating. We need money to be used. Money's a tool, folks. It can be used for good as well as evil. If only we choose to use it for good. If only more people can stand up to the plate and actually try to make a difference. That looks shit house. The colour in that looks terrible. I don't like it, folks. I don't like it. This first version looks really interesting. I like the way the face is in there. I don't know which one we're going to utilise, folks. But yeah, the love of money has just gone to ridiculous heights. People are just so obsessed with it, and it's really horrible. And yet we have people in this modern age living on the street, not having any place to put their head safely. They live on the street, they beg, and they have no way of getting out of that mess. They can't seem to get out of it, folks. They're hooked in there. The love of money has trapped them. The very thing that trapped them is still trapping them. And it really isn't fair that we have a modern society who doesn't take care of their fellow humans. I wish I had more money myself so I could help, so I could do something, as well as have a nice existence as well. It's okay to be, you don't have to send yourself broke to make a difference, folks. You can basically still enjoy your riches, but don't just keep them to yourself. Don't keep them to yourself and just not share them round. Because, most rich people have too much money. Too much money, folks. So much money that they can't spend it all. And it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, folks. But that's the way the world has become. So money fucked. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. Again, I'm not happy with the result of this. It's shit house. I don't like it, folks. I don't know why I'm not liking it. I don't know why I can't get it to look good. This is shit, folks. This is a shit piece that we're working with. Looks easy, but it's not. But yeah, I just really get so sick to buggery of this thing, the love of money, ruling our world, ruling mankind. And the rich rule, and the little people have to bow down and kiss their feet and get no benefit. The rich are typically self-entitled fuckwits. So I hate watching the news. I'm trying to get on the news myself. I'm basically a photocopier artist, and I'm trying to get recognised as such. And it's really proving to be difficult trying to get my work out there. And it really is difficult. It really is a struggle trying to get recognised in amongst the rich and the famous, trying to somehow emulate their success without using their techniques. Because one day I'd like to help others when I become rich. If I can become rich and famous as an artist, I vow to help others. I'm not interested in keeping the riches to myself. I don't want to do that, folks. I'm not interested in being a selfish little swine or piglet. I'm not interested in being a piglet, folks. I absolutely find the idea of being a piglet a real abhorrence, folks. Just going to utilise this piece, folks. So I'm not going to try and emulate the bitchery that these rich people typically bestow upon the less fortunate. and I forgot to do something, folks. I didn't enlarge it enough on the horizontal. I don't know why I did that, how that happened. I don't know how that happened, and I cut that off. I don't know what I did there. Fucked it up, folks. I fucked it up. I think I know where I fucked it up. I need to enlarge on the horizontal. I have cut off this part here. I know what I'm doing. I did the wrong thing. I got confused before because of what I did before. So we're going to just... Sorry, folks. I made a silly error. A silly error, folks. Let's just run that again. Maybe we'll make it a negative positive. Maybe we'll make it blue. Maybe we're going to then... I don't know how this is going to work, folks. This is going to be shit. I've got a gut feeling it's not going to work. I'm getting hot now because I'm overthinking it. I don't know why this simple job has turned out to be more complex than I thought, but that's the game of photocopier art. It's a game in itself, folks, trying to get something really nice happening out of something that is so, you could say it's hit and miss. That looks really quite interesting. Maybe we'll leave it like that. It looks really interesting, folks. I was hoping not to use too much yellow toner because we'll be running out of the stuff I'm forecasting pretty soon. So but I'm really missing my partner Luigi, and I can't find him because this money fuckery of Channel 9 is preventing me from getting in touch with my partner. I don't know where he is. I really wish I could be with him. I really get lonely without him, and you can't put a price on companionship, folks, and I'm really lonely and I feel desolate without him. And Channel 9 is just too much into all this stupidity about ratings and all that. They obviously don't think my material is going to make ratings, so they don't bother airing it. I don't know when they're going to air it, if they're going to air it. It's a risk I have to take in order to find where my partner is, as well as a future income as an artist, to get recognised as an artist, so I too can join the elite and make a difference as well, to help others, like the people on the street who beg and have to sleep on the street and try to get as much money as they can so they can have a bit of time away from the street in a warm and cosy motel room. And I want to help these people get off the street, and I can't do that if I'm going to be stuck here in this place on my own. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.